That puck ends up behind the goal line. Johnson to his D partner, they chop it clear. It ends up on CJ Mott, who sends it immediately to the perimeter. Blaze tried to stretch out a 2-on-1 that doesn't materialise. Oh, a big turnover. Valorant will shoot and he'll score! Early strike from the former Blaze man, just 21 seconds into the period. And it's Steelers 1, Blaze nothing. Stu, what a great start for the visitors.
What a great start indeed. What a catastrophic start for the Coventry Blaze defence, giving a turnover on their own blue line to Marco Valorant, who's never going to need more than that kind of opportunity to make sure it goes in the back of the net.
High pressure from the Steelers on the forecheck here. Blaze able to get out of it well with Eichstad. Corcoran pulls up. Eichstad shooting! It's tipped in the back of the net and it's given! It looked like it was redirected with a high stick, and I'll be surprised if it doesn't get reviewed, but let's see this again. Matt Polkamp got his stick on the rubber, and keep your eyes peeled on number 11's stick here. Is it below the crossbar? Oh, that's close to.
I wonder if that's not actually Polkamp's stick, or whether it actually comes off the netminder and down. Maybe take another look at it just to see.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe get it in a little bit slow. I think that's fine all the way through. I think it comes off, maybe gets a piece of the equipment from Duba rather than the Polkamp standing in front.
You know, Stu, one more time, but I have a feeling you might be right. As we follow the trajectory, it doesn't change.
It doesn't change until it gets to Duba. It's his glove, and he gloves it in himself.
Oh. As Johnston gets crunched by Batawa, try to get that out of the zone, and Blaze have to mop up back behind their goal line. Ferrara on the outlet play. Long stretch pass finds its mark. Stick handles Larkinen, Ferrara! And that man simply cannot miss! Blaze have two quick-fire unanswered goals, and the former Steeler gets the home side back in front. What a crisp, low shot, glove side on Duba. Nothing he could have done with this one, Stu.
A very intelligent finish from Luke Ferrara. Nice crossing over play as well there. Andrew Johnson just enough to distract Cole Shudra there. And that means Luke Ferrara can come in on the trailer, take a quick low shot. With the speed of the release there, Duba's got very little chance.
Goal number 2 for the Genting Casino in Coventry.
Brocklehurst tries a stretch pass. That's picked off by Johnston. Chipped in. A lot of pressure from the two Blaze forecheckers. Steelers able to weather it really nicely, actually, and bring it out the zone. Ebele. Wide. Tries the toe drag off Clements. Clements throws a bump on Ebele as Valorant takes it high. Shoots low. Pad save from CJ Mott. Valorant wants it back. He shoots again. Stopped by Ferrara. And if the Blaze can hurry this, they'll have a 2-on-1. Larkinen with Ferrara heading to the net. Johnson on the trailer, shooting, and gloved out the air by Duba. And he'll hang on. He saw that all the way.
He'll be quite happy with that one, making sure that he's got that in the glove and it hasn't ended up in the back of the net, just to try and give himself a little bit more confidence there.
You know what else makes me very happy, Stu? We've got new mics here in Blaze TV, and it allows us not to have the multitude of cables that I constantly tread on every week, which is very nice. I think I pulled your headset off a couple of times, Stu, haven't I, in the last few weeks by treading on it?
It has been a little bit painful at times, but we're working through it.
Yeah, Christmas come late for us on Blaze TV as that puck pings up off Marco Valorant as Ferrara takes a big hit from Ebele. And the Steelers will come across the line with it. Connolly in front for Ebele. Oh, what a save from CJ Mott. Sprawling to his right. Danger not completely over. But what a wonderful save from the Blaze netminder there. Stretched out, down and out. But somehow he got a piece of the pie.
Fantastic from CJ Mott as he manages to stretch that leg out and make the block there.
Larkinen ends up tussling with the Steeler on the wing as Ebele's going to break in. Ebele. Stick handling. throws on wall wildly across the zone. The Blaze are going to break here 3-on-2 with Ferrara, Larkinen and Johnston. Ferrara couldn't handle the pass, but he gets it back out in front for Johnston, and a terrific save from Thomas Duber. He might have been expecting that puck to go around the back of the net there, Stu, but he seemed to have his head on a swivel nicely. And, you know, he sees that the whole way. That's good net minding.
That's good piece of net minding. Looking over his left shoulder there, making sure he's got eyes on the puck as they come round. You might, indeed, intuitively, you might be expecting that wraparound from there. But he's focused on the player and focused on the shot.
There's Corcoran, puts that ahead of Bludoff. Oh, Bludoff breaks in. Matt Polkamp shoots. Oh, and Thomas Duber's made a wonderful save. Evan Bludoff had a golden opportunity. Lovely stick handling, drops it off. And somehow, Matt Polkamp couldn't find the twine.
It's a nice play from Corcoran as well, just to lead it, knowing that Polkamp's behind him and he can pick that puck up. Duber's got himself in a good position though. He's nice and square with either of those two shooters there.
Sheffield dumped this in. Valorant off the backboards. Stick handling. Oh, and it's a nice play from Bludoff. He got it behind Lewing, who had some support from Marc-Olivier Valorant. There's a nice little touch pass in front of Ebele. Out comes CJ Martin. Well, that will see the first penalty of the night. Desperation from CJ. As Brendan Connolly not very happy with this, as I would say CJ probably thought this was a 50-50, but clearly it was 75-25 in the Steelers' favour. And Sheffield can break out, and we get to have a good old look here, Stu, at the second best power play in the league, clipping at 23% even, which is pretty good, it must be said. If you can get to 23, 24, somewhere around there, happy days. The Blaze short-handed here might have a chance as Venus has his pocket picked. Puck dumped off. Valorant, stick handle, shoots! Just wide of the target. Pinged off the plexi. Brought it right in his wheelhouse as there's going to be another chance here for Ebele, and he will score! And the Steelers have created a couple of opportunities off that left wing side with a similar pass. The first drew the penalty, the second buried by Ebele, as we see again here, Stu.
Just a nice stretch pass from Brocklehurst across ice, and then Ebele gets enough space on the power play, puts it into the top of the net, brings the Steelers into the tie.
Here's Kolomainen. Tromsinski. Oh, he picked out Sandstrom. Couldn't get it to him, and the Blaze are going to break. Larkinen behind the goal line. On the wraparound. Oh, I thought he'd beat Duber, but they have on the second opportunity. Ferrara provides a tap in for Johnston. And the Coventry Blaze are back in the driving seat. I thought the initial wraparound had beat the pad. Ferrara is able to jar the puck free, and it's tapped in on the back door by Andrew Johnston.
It's fantastic work by Larkinen to just create this opportunity. Comes around on the wraparound, but instead of going direct, just comes out a little bit more to create the angle. Takes the shot in, puck's loose there. Ferrara's first to it, and Johnston from there has got an absolute tap in.
Goal number 3 for the Genting Coventry.
You talk about situational awareness, Stu. If you're a forward on a line with Drew Schistel, you very much have to keep your wits about you. He does like to push up into the play as he does there with the poke check. And as long as he's covered, I'm happy to let the captain do his thing, as there's a big save off Duber again as the Blaze broke in. Broken play in the corner. Corcoran sent it out in front for Polkamp, and Duber keeps us at a 3-2 hockey game. This could have easily been 4.
It could have easily been 4 there. And Duber makes an absolute stonewall save right at the death.
Larkinen, Johnston, just ahead of Luke Ferrara. Ebele, really nice bit of patience there to make Ferrara commit. He's going to come forward with it, Ebele, shot blocked. Has the Steelers' second goal of the night. Connolly behind the cage. He's got Valorant and Ebele sniffing around in front as a toe save made by CJ Mott. As that one trickled through, big hit by Ferrara on Valorant. He will escape the zone with the puck. Luke Ferrara chips it in. This game has some physicality to it. Both teams chipping away at each other. As Brendan Connolly will break in. Shoots low, big rebound. Oh, and it's dealt with by a diving Ross Venus. And he saves a certain tap-in for the Steelers' third of the night. Quickly, if we can get the replay, I think we'll just about see it.
We've just missed it on the
Have
replay.
we?
Oh,
No, here it is.
here it is.
Shot comes low. Mott pushes it right out in front, the path of Davy Phillips. And look at that. I don't think it is Venus, it's the defenseman, isn't it? I didn't see who it was.
I think it's David Clements.
Wow. Is that puck chipped ahead of the Sheffield Steelers? Eberle battling and brawling with Schistel. Bludoff gets around Brocklehurst. A diving Evan Bludoff draws a penalty. Blaze are going to have their first power play of the night unless they score here. They are 6-on-5 with CJ Mott at the bench. Charlie Corcoran has gone the other way, however. He feeds Clements. He feeds Johnston. That one's chipped in. And I think this will be now the Blaze power play. Yeah, I thought Charlie Corcoran had glitched over for a second there as some pushing and shoving in the corner. Not sure what sparked that as Connolly's getting a little hot under the collar.
If you were going to pick two players who would be exchanging some words after an altercation, my money would have been on Brendan Connolly and David Clements every day of the week.
Yeah. Here's Hashi. Now the Blazers set up on this power play. Larkinen, to the net front, tried a cheeky one to Bludoff. Ferrara comes out to play. He tried to guide it towards the net. He's managed to get his stick into play. Bludoff down for Corcoran. Big chance! Duba got wiped out by two of his own defensemen. The whistle will go as the net's off. And I'm glad he's okay because he had two bodies crashing into him at a combined weight of 400 pounds, more or less.
Yeah, lots of bodies there in front of Duba, taking the net off as well.
So the winners are as follows. Congratulations to the very rich.
He's a smart guy too, Andy, and he always gives a really fun and candid post-game interview. And he said something along the lines of, I thought at times we got lucky in that game, but, actually thinking about it, maybe we deserved it. We created our own look. Yeah, we created our own look. It was interesting because that puck's pinballed in and around Duba as the Blaze are trying to create a bit of their own look here. But meanwhile, it's broken the other way. Connolly stick handles nicely. Oh, and it's coming off a skate. Steelers have it all tied up. It might have come in via Hamannik as we look again. Connolly off the pad, and then it came off the toe of the skates of Hamannik with a little helping hand from Eberle.
Yeah, if you look here, look at Tanner Eberle as he's kind of trying to force that puck, and then he just wedges it into the crease, and Hamannik's skate, just trailing in there, and that puck bounds in.
Face off to the right of Duba, shot blocked off the point as Justin Hashi again tries to feather one there. Oh, he does it, a wonderful save, and a second from Duba. Windmilled the glove hand, was able to get the first attempt, and then did enough to kind of almost chest the second attempt out of danger. It's like a game of headers and volleys, but with a puck and on skates. Here's Matt Polkamp, drops it off for Charlie Corcoran. Oh, big chance for the Blaze! Big goal, Bludoff! And the Blaze have their lead right back. Evan Bludoff tucks it upstairs. Had all the time and space in the world with traffic in front. He wouldn't miss that in a million Sundays.
This is very well worked between the line. Corcoran here spots the pass for Bludoff on the trailer very well. And then puck comes in, top right-hand corner, traffic in front of Duba, there's no chance. Looking at a bit of a review here, maybe are they looking at...
Well,
I'm not sure entirely what... Maybe they're looking at man in the crease, because he was quite in front of Duba there.
if the Blaze have this goal washed out, back to 3 apiece, they're going to feel a little bit aggrieved. Now, how are they going to use that momentum? But we're going to find out very quickly whether this is a good goal or not. It is! And that put some noise in the Sky Dome. And I have to say that Dean Smith and Matt Thompson played to the crowd a little bit there, still, didn't they?
Fourth goal for the Coventry Blaze, timed at 46 minutes and 11 seconds. Scored by number 10, Evan Bludoff. This is 21st of the season in all competitions. Assisted by 88, Charlie Corcoran, and number 11, Matt Polkamp.
Yeah, and again, look, what did we say, Stu? The Blaze need to find another line to get in on the scoring action aside from 1961 and 62. And they have that. And you know what? The same thing for the Steelers, and this is no disrespect, and that line's been terrific tonight. Although they might have a chance here. A shot from Davies is going to be a penalty. High sticking is going to be the call as there's a collision with Lemtigov and Larkin in the corner. As Evan Bludoff will bring this into the zone. Scorer of the go-ahead goal. So big pressure comes in on Johnson. Ferrara. Oh, a nice play off the boards there, Luke Ferrara, to get it round to Evan Bludoff. Look at the half of Bludoff, one-timer! Oh my goodness! Evan Bludoff! Two in quick succession from the number 10. And the Blaze on the power play have got a 2-goal advantage, and well, that's got his mojo back, Stu.
Evan Bludoff had been in a bit of a struggling streak with the goals, but now after last weekend and tonight, on the one-timer, absolutely rifles it into the back of the net. Duba didn't see it at all.
Polkamp grabs that one out of the lane. Oh, Dylan Lawrence. Oh, Dylan Lawrence has managed to pick up the puck. Second time of asking, but Dilly marauding north all on his own. He's taken down, no call on that one. He gets back to his feet. And Dylan Lawrence is doing a wonderful job here. He's allowed his entire line to change, and he's kept the puck in the zone for the Blaze. Well done, Dylan Lawrence. And the Blaze might have a scoring chance. Eichstad, stick handling. Still Dylan Eichstad. I repeat, still Dylan Eichstad. Now he passes it off, and Chris Polkamp will settle things down. Venus. Oh, nice play from him to spin away from the hit. In front! Oh, and somehow Dylan Lawrence hasn't converted the chance, and I don't know how. Tip in front. Oh, back door! Venus. Oh, he couldn't stuff it past the pad. As every line wants in on the scoring now for the Coventry Blaze. Here's Connolly. Head of Eberle. Oh, back for Brendan Connolly. Guided into the boards by Ferrara. Steelers have to vacate the zone. Valoran can take it cleanly. Transinski couldn't either. Neither could Lewing. And Andy Johnston. Oh, he's drawn a penalty there, Andrew Johnston. Reaching around the hands of the Swede, Jonas Lewing. Big hit from Schisto. And this is a huge phase in this game when the Coventry Blaze eventually do touch this puck up. Steelers back on the power play. 2 goals adrift. Can they make it 1? O'Connor dumps that one into the corner. Lemtigov. Ben O'Connor to the right-hand side. Ooh, CJ Mott scrambling, looking for it. And it's tapped in from behind the goal. Transinski. He was able to bank it in off the skate of Mott. So we look again, he's trying to hunt for the rebound. And Marek Transinski, well, he got his angles right there, Stu, didn't he?
Yeah, worked that one out very well. You can see it kind of there, kind of just banked off. Blaze are complaining. Not entirely sure what they're trying to claim. Maybe they're trying to claim a little bit of interference, but I'm not sure I saw it there myself. But you can imagine towards the late end of the game, potentially the Blaze are having to ice the puck a bit more. They get caught. Steelers manage to get a change. They've got 6 on 5. There's plenty of situations that you can envisage. Yeah, good goal.
And as we suspect, the goal is given. Transinski. Lemtigov winds up, drives wide, off the backboards. Blaze are able to mop it up, and toss it ahead of Ferrara. Ferrara, bobbling puck, guides it, block aside. Good save by Duba. Puck still in the offensive zone thanks to Janne Laakkonen. Excuse me, 2 minutes to go in this hockey game. Well, that got the noise up as offside against the Steelers, but play will continue as they didn't have the puck. Lawrence. Oh, he tried to twist and turn, but was down on his knees. Puck's still there for him, though. Oh, as he ends up, again, down, sprawled on the ice, Dylan Lawrence. A lot of noise being generated by the Blaze fans, trying to cheer their team home. They're 90 seconds away from a victory against the league leaders. Valorant bringing it in. Puck got behind him. Eichstad couldn't get it clear. Duba's gone to the bench. Steelers 6 on 5. Shot comes in hard and they've scored! Sandstrom! Mott is furious and the Steelers have tied it at 5. As the Swede came right off the bench, fired the one-timer, and with a crowd in front, CJ Mott couldn't see it. I mean, that's like a staff meeting in front of him, Stu.
There's absolutely nothing CJ Mott could have done about that. Big blast from the point there. Again, we see how the play develops, and there's just a big wind-up from Sandstrom. There's 3-4 bodies in front of CJ Mott. He's not seeing any of it. No.
So, Steelers, Blaze, OT, 5 apiece. Next goal's a winner. Here's Valorant. He opened the night. Can he close it? Stick handles wide. Decides to take it into the neutral zone. This must be a lot of fun playing 3-on-3. Stretch pass for Connolly. He's got it. He's got some speed in. He's going to spin. He'll drop it off. Valorant gets poke checked by Schistel. Now the Blaze are going to rush it. Drew Schistel on the backhand. Trying to hold that puck away from the man. He plays it off the boards. Johnston will collect in his own zone, and the Blaze are going to change. Bludoff comes out. He's on a hat-trick, don't forget, Evan Bludoff. And what a way that would be to end this game for him, as Johnston's going to shoot himself here. He'll go get the change as Transinski can't get that stretch pass. CJ Mott can only toss it into the hands of Ebele, though. Danger as the Steelers calm it down. Transinski, ooh, Corcoran's stick was right in his skates. Sticked out the air by CJ Mott. Or Bludoff looked like he elected to play that to CJ Mott for a second there. That really is sweeper keeper, isn't it? Hashi. Saucer pass. Tipped down by Evan Bludoff. No icing. Steelers on a change. Lemtigov picks it up straight off the bench. As John Armstrong joins the party as well. Lemtigov, oh, he fakes the shot, and he scored an absolute wonderful goal. Truly worthy of a game winner. And the Sheffield Steelers get the extra point. And the Russian, well, he wasn't rushed in the chance, was he, Stu? He faked, he deked, he left it one-handed on the backhand. Good night, Coventry.
That's an absolute highlight reel goal from the Russian. Fantastic deking pretty much every member of the Blaze squad on the ice there. If you're going to finish a game in overtime like that, you want to be finished by a bit of skill and a bit of craft, and that was exactly what we saw there.